Everybody's here. Oh, Brent's here.
Look at that spiffy shirt.
There it is.
That's old school.
Brent, which you can't film. He's like the, ever watch Home Improvement?
I was thinking the same thing.
Wilson. Wilson. You're the Wilson of Wyrmwood.
I'm good with that.
You can't see him.
I like staying mysterious.
You are mysterious.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
Why don't you want to be on Wyrmwood?
That's probably a self-esteem thing.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean? He's handsome.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
The handsome
You're a
guy.
good liar.
Yeah.
I'm not a liar. You're a good looking guy. I will say, Wyrm Lyfe, it makes me want to stay in shape, not turn into like a disaster.
I see pictures of me with my hair. I'm like, oh my word, my hair is
I see. Like,
I'm
I hate being ugly. So we gotta try to get subscribers with this fucking mug.
It's hard.
It's hard to get the subscribers.
Which isn't.
There are some attractive people though. The media team is largely attractive. Dimitri's a good looking guy. JV, oh my god.
Handsome.
Bobby.
They gotta get rid of Bobby.
I took my drugs and took my loving when I got up the spot. I left the party with the
Kelly! We need, speaking of sex appeal, we can get Kelly. Kelly's got that, you look like a Marvel character. Speaking of good looking guys, here's another one. Do you like seeing yourself on Wyrm Lyfe, or does it make you self-conscious?
No, I don't have a problem with that.
You're fine with
He's
it?
very confident.
Because he knows he looks great.
He knows he looks.
All right.
Anyway.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Two things. Dog beds.
Ooh,
Yeah.
the comeback.
And then also, desk.
What the?
We're gonna go to the top of the chicken house.
Top of a chicken.
We're all going to the top of the chicken house. We're going on a walk.
Is he carrying a bazooka around?
This is the worst place to film.
What's wrong with this?
It's small. It's dark.
Cozy.
It's full of engineers.
Mm.
We're the worst. You flipped me off. You missed it. Sorry. We're going to the top of the chicken house.
Not gonna look any better up there.
But we'll have space to like set up desks and dog bed things. Right, Josh?
That's right.
You ready to go?
Whenever you're ready.
Let's go, chicken house. Let's just go.
He's so ready. Thank you, thank you.
Alright, we're now in the chicken house. They call it the chicken house because it used to be full of chickens.
Really?
Yeah, this was before Keystone was a thing. James told me it was thousands of chickens in this place.
I believe it.
Building this big, I think they only need like a cubic foot. By law.
How do you know chicken law?
I watch a lot of stuff.
You know, so because now we have our new Lebanon warehouse,
Yeah.
this area used to just be packed full, just all sorts of stuff. So now we'll have an area to set up to look at prototypes and to look at designs and yeah, easier Wyrm Lyfe. Hey, there he is. Get a shot of that.
I'm too sexy for my cat. Too sexy for my cat. I'm a model, you know.
Oh, that's so heavy. I like big tables.
Yeah.
And he cannot lie.
Heavy table.
Yeah. You were just saying you need to stay in shape for Wyrm Lyfe, so.
This is how you do it.
I lift things up, then I move them, then I put them down.
Done
it. Dug in his drafting papers. Oh, a tube in a tube.
Tube in a tube. It's for fishing rods. It also holds drawings. Whack this thing out. There's a lot of stuff here.
I like the angle.
All right, so I'm going to talk strategery. Wyrmwood strategery. What's going on with the company?
You tell me.
Yeah, does anybody know?
We're doing great.
Are we?
Sure.
The answer is yes. We are operating more profitably than we've ever operated before. We actually just had the best 4 months we've ever had. If you have a company that's running profitably, there's really one game you then have to play, which is don't run out of cash. So it's all about cash management now. So here's what's very interesting. For the entire history of the company, actually I'll do a quick drawing. The company was going along, and then we launched a thing called Modular Game Table, and it shot our backlog up to just insane levels. I think our lead time was like 2 years. Like if you ordered a table from us, you are not going to get it for years. And then the backlog started coming down as we learned to build them and came down. But we were gonna run out of cash. So we had to launch another Kickstarter, right? So then guess what happened? Our backlog went up again. That has now gone. And then our last Kickstarter just sort of gave us this. And now we're sort of back down to this level. All this backlog, right? This whole journey, this has now all been built. And so we are intentionally, as a company, going to drive it this way, into the negative. What is a negative backlog? It's inventory. It's inventory ready to sell. That is what's occurring right now. As of last week, all new work that we're doing at the Ripsaw in Massachusetts, at the front of the production line, that is all building into inventory. So for the next 2 or 3 months, we're just going to be building, everything we build is going to be going into inventory, ready to ship for customers that they can buy a Wyrmwood table. It'll ship out within 2 days. You'll probably get it within like a week or something. Depends on where you live and like, you know, that bullshit. So, we're winning. However, are we gonna run out of cash? The answer is no, we're not gonna run out of cash for some number of months, but we're here to talk about what we're doing is we are establishing the emergency parachutes. We're not gonna put all our eggs in one basket. And we're not just gonna say, oh, well, when the tables are, if they're in inventory and ready to ship, it's just gonna automatically shoot up our sales and it's all just gonna be great. No, we're going to assume failure. We're going to assume that we're gonna have a hard time selling modular game tables, even if they are in stock ready to sell, right? If our plan A goes bad, what's your plan B and what's your plan C? We have 2 major plans, A and B. Modular desk relaunch. B, we have, oh, spell dog correctly, dog beds slash, you sure? You sure? There you go. I want in January of 2025 to have a modular desk relaunch ready to go, meaning we've developed better, newer, cooler features, basically take our existing desk and bring it to 11. And I also want to have the puppers ready to play. That's it. Desk, doggos. And I want Pennsylvania to lead development on both of those projects. So we've got engineer, crazy head. We've got Johan for sourcing, and then we even have project management with KK McClay. There he is. Give it up for KK.
Thank you.
So I've been sketching up some desk stuff, and then also I want to review, basically on dog bed, I want to see like where the hell are we? Do a full doggo review. And then Matt and I are going to come back every 2 weeks with Ian, and we'll just review what you guys have come up with. Puppies! Look at doggies, doggos, dog beds. So they're gonna go get the Lillawolf, the coffee table dog bed. We have a bunch of dog beds ready to go, so we'll unwrap these, take a look at the standard pupper beds, then we'll look at the Lillawolf.
Yep.
And take it from there.
Thank you.
This is so cool. It's like a time capsule. I didn't realize we built all these. This team did a great job.
They're done.
And then we just
Stop.
didn't do it. Ooh, look at this.
Oh, boy.
You can see where the buggies went. Here it is. Do it. Oh my God. Oh. It's a lot of dog beds.
Quite a bit.
A lot of dog beds.
Quite a bit of dog beds.
KK, do we have cushions around here anywhere? We're gonna need cushions.
Back in 3.
My shirt.
Oh, those look good. Oh.
I'm too sexy for your party. Too sexy for your party. The way I'm disco dancing. I'm a model. You know what I mean? My little turn on the
It's a fat logo.
I
How many times are they gonna
What?
This is a piece of something. I don't know what this is.
Why?
Do you like little dogs, Ed?
Oh, it's because I'm not.
No. If you're gonna get a little dog, you might as well take a cat.
First of all, how many people in here have dogs? Any dogs? You have a dog? How many dogs?
2.
Johan, doggy? No puppy.
Cat.
Cat?
Had a dog, had a cat.
Now?
0.
Patience.
Got hungry. Murder suicide. 2 cats.
2 cats. Ian's never had a dog. I don't want to.
No.
Chickens? How many chickens can you fit in there?
Legally or?
This is the standard platform dog bed, the small one, solid wood construction, very similar aesthetically to the modular game table. The only non-solid wood is the plywood bottom. Is that a 3/4? Is this
Half inch.
This is a 1/2 inch plywood bottom. Looks pretty good. This would not be assembled by the customer.
No.
It arrives full on, ready to go. Come on down, Mr.
Do not drink it.
This looks like a guy that would own a dog. Cats?
Hamsters.
No.
Rick is confused. Rick is kind of hamsters.
What are you doing with those hamsters?
I don't have hamster, I have a dog.
Yeah.
I lost my lab. I have my Shih Tzu Yorkie.
Oh! What's the Shih Tzu's name?
Snickers.
Snickers. So would Snickers fit?
It's only about this big.
Right. Now put your hands right there. It fits.
Perfect.
Perfect. And then what was you also had a lab. A lab. What was the lab's name?
Buddy.
Buddy. God bless America. This is too small.
Yeah.
This is for Buddy.
Yeah, right there.
This is for Buddy.
Yep.
What Rich, what wood would you would you get the wood to coordinate with your lab? You'd get the Paduke?
Yes.
That's pretty striking. Rich approved. The cushion is the same on all of them, Kelly, in terms of the thickness of the cushion.
Yep.
We should talk about the cushion.
Well, there's actually a couple of things going on here. Inside there is this protective cover.
This is what we call the piss shield.
My kids'
we did
beds
call
have
it-
those.
Yeah.
Will all of the cushions come piss protected? Fully piss shielded?
This was an optional add-on originally, but you could certainly change your mind on
I
that.
think we might just want it to be included.
Yeah.
Who's gonna not want to get
Yeah.
a piss shield?
Yeah.
I don't
feel
know.
like they should
Is it
just
going
include
to
it.
interfere
the
with
reason? Yes, because it does interfere with this a little bit. With this on it, the heat absorption is a little bit reduced. It'll still do it. But
I think what we should do is it should be included, and then if they want to remove it, they can. Talk about this.
there's 3 layers.
Oh, there's 3 layers.
This one here is a high-density foam. This is also high-density foam, but this one's infused with, I forget what we call that. It's a cooling gel infused. So it has a cooling effect.
face sweating on this side.
So that's the foam core. So talk about the covering.
This is the cooling side. This is it's linen. This is all natural linen. Did this because very strong. It held up. Like we tried the synthetics, and they did not hold up to Ed's test.
Linen.
It sounds like it's doing something, but it's not.
This held up very well to that. And also, the natural linen has the best heat transfer. So that cushion does the best job when paired up with this linen.
And then we have this side. This is for cozy dogs. What is the cozy side?
This
What
is Sherpa.
Sherpa?
Sherpa.
Sherpa. Sherpa?
It's called Sherpa, this kind of fabric.
So this is a synthetic wool. This is on the warm side.
Yep.
For cozy puppers. And then that's it. So we have 5 linen choices. You know what happened here? Why is this so ugly? What happened? Like why? What? Are we doing a logo in this corner?
Now, the logo is intended to be in the front right corner facing this way.
Okay.
So this was just an error in the prototype.
Yeah, right now I'm kind of like nix the logo completely is my
When it's
instinct.
actually like,
Properly done?
yeah.
Okay.
We did consider the possibility that people would buy just the cushion and not the bed.
I think if they already had a bed.
Like if they just want to throw it on the ground.
Oh, that's right. Put this on the floor. But why do you even need the frame? Just because it's nice. Just it gets it off the ground. It keeps it cleaner.
Matches all your other expensive things.
Because we need work. Let's flip these. There's colors on the other side. Okay, this is actually gives it a bit more variety. Who's gonna buy the white? Isn't this a bad move?
We made sure the materials were all washable materials, and we checked for shrinking. I did this, I washed each one of these sizes, I think 6 times, ran them through heated dry, cool dry, heated water, cold water, got the tiniest little bit of movement on it.
So this is very important to me. I don't want us to cheap out on the zipper. Do not cheap out on the zipper. I want premium zippage. This is what's gonna get fucked up. And it's gonna get broken here, and it's gonna piss me off. Johan, get the best zippers. I want a zipper that when you look at it, you're like, yeah, that ain't going nowhere. Like that is, I want an excellent zipper. All right, let's talk about the Lillipop. Everything Ed brings up here is dusty. Key features. Key features of this table. A, it's a coffee table. The idea is there's a under area where we can put, do we have a small dog bed, Kelly?
The one that's coming up, I do have a prototype cushion for. I'll go get that.
Yeah, go get that. So there's a cushion in there. Pupper can go in there. Number two, let's see if this has it. Oh, ooh, love that. So this is a storage area on the coffee table, and imagine I'm on a luxurious sofa. You could eat, you could have your laptop here, whatever you want, and then when you're done, it needs a soft close. So we'll see what the latest version has.
I heard you.
Thank you, Tim.
I like it.
That's the one.
That's the one. Take a look at this one. Holy moly. So now, we took this concept, brought it to 11.
But you can still get it this way, right? Without the...
Yes.
Without the...
Oh, that's something we have to figure out.
Okay.
I believe so.
Okay.
Go in, puppy. So we got the pupper pod for Snickers. Get her in there. We've got some drawers. Hey. Ed, just standard drawers.
Well, all right, so we did two. There's this
Go
one.
ahead.
This one with your finger pull from the desk stuff. And then this one is push to open, but it's a little tight right now.
So I generally like the idea of secret. I think that's just fun. People always like to have secrets. So I would be leaning towards this version.
Good.
How's this?
I don't remember where we landed with that, to be honest with you. Okay. On the wrong way.
Ooh. That's
what it
nice.
is.
That sounded
This one has
aggressive.
different springs. We were trying to find a soft closed one, and it just didn't work. It was either too slow or it was too hard to open. So we found several different strengths of springs to try in the springed one, and think we landed on the ones that we like.
So this right now, let's talk. Lot of surface.
Yeah.
Love that.
You could have two people there.
If you had a friend. Burn! Let's see how it closes. So if I just push it, let's just see what happens. Let's find it. That's not
That's okay.
terrible.
That's okay.
It's better.
It's not just that spring. We have dampers.
Yeah,
in there,
those...
too.
Go ahead, let's check it out.
These guys are just meant to, when something hits it, force it to go down slow. And then they go back up. So when it hits it, and then that prevents the slam.
Right, you can put your finger in there and you're fine.
You sure?
Nah, I don't know if I put my finger in there.
Okay, let's do it.
I'll do it.
You'll do it?
Whoa!
You sure about this, Kelly? Fuck! If it passes the finger test. And I'm not so concerned about the adults. It's the kids, right? It's the kids you have to watch. The fact that he put his fingers there and we just were like, full send, and he was fine. That seems good enough for me. Okay, I like this.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got 50 minutes. Let's hit the new things I've thought about for desk. I'm just gonna pitch at you guys. That's it. Couple ideas. Let me start with a desk rig. Stop.
I'll put it away.
Stop doing drugs. Keep your Galaxy gas at home.
What?
So first thing I'm going to bring up, concept of, so this is a desktop, a desk rig. There's a certain type of person with a desk that is constantly Zooming. They're on Zoom meetings or they're streaming or any of those things. Those involve cameras, lights, and microphones. It would be cool if we could come up with a lightweight rig that attached to the desk. Then when you're raising and lowering your desk, your lighting is always staying the same, Your microphones are always staying the same. Your cameras are always staying the same, etc., etc. And I think there's a bunch of different ways you can go. You could have just one bar in the back, maybe with some like side attachments. I don't really like this. I actually think just straight up on the back. Potentially maybe with a little curvature. Okay, big one. L-desk. There's some major issues with L-desk that I've thought about. There's two main families of L-desk. Is it symmetrical L or non-symmetrical L? If it's a symmetrical L, you can put it in any room and anywhere as long as it fits. It'll always work. I'm not interested in having a right-hand version and a left-handed version, right?
What if the mechanism allows you to pick?
That's interesting.
We should try to maybe design around
If we
that.
could design around that, that's potentially true. So in terms of sort of design challenges or like really big branching decisions that have to be made early, I think that's, I'd say, the biggest one. So that's a big one. L-desks. Okay. Next up, cubbies. They're good. They're fine. Love them. Great. We all love cubbies. I will say they were very popular for our backers. But you know what? I'm sorry. We're going to walk back this way again. Here's what I was thinking. We're going back. We're coming back and going forward. Stay there. So in the desk, the cubby comes in here. I am interested in developing potentially a drawer solution that instead is tucked up under here and actually is pulled out. A, because hidden things are really cool. And that's all. People like hidden things. And then I thought, well, this hidden drawer, it would be really interesting if it had a solid top. So you can extend out a working surface. It's almost like a hidden L extension on your desk. And if it had a hinged top, that's even better. And then inside the hinged top, I picked this up.
Another hinge.
This would be optional. Inside, this is a laptop holder to hold a laptop. So imagine, just talk this through. You slide out the drawer, you open it, this is in here, extends out, and now you actually have the ability to put a tablet or a laptop. So that is a hidden desk extender. Next up, I'm calling it a keyboard drawer. This one is just basically dovetailed box together, very simple. I would just have a little pull-out tab. Just a gigantic tray. You could get a full-sized keyboard on that, and that's something people may like. And this is something that we should develop, which actually could go on the modular game table. Ian made this, it's actually quite clever. It's just got two mount points. This is actually a little bit of loose. The magic is in this. This is a sliding wedge. The tablet gets so high, has so much leverage, it gets a little wobbly. So it just clicks in, and then you just press that wedge right there, and it locks it in, right? And then you're able to mount a tablet. There's area for a battery pack as well, if we wanted to put a battery pack on this. So a tablet holder. So then those are the big ones. Keyboard drawer, the extender, potentially a rig system. I think that's the one that has a lot of hurdles to it. Matt hates the idea.
Yeah.
Let Matt know in the comments how much he's lost touch. So I'm gonna come back here in 2 weeks. I'll bring Mr. Matt. He loves car trips with me. Plan is every 2 weeks, I just want to see working, usable prototypes. I don't care about ideas, I don't care about talking, I don't care about language, I don't care about pitches. What I care about is, can I see a thing that actually does something? These are my initial thoughts. You're gonna take these and run with it, and then I'll be back in 2 weeks. So
Can't run without scissors.
Kitties, dogs, what do you got?
2 dogs, 4 cats.
You didn't even, whoa! The fans wanna know, break them down.
Oh, well, I got a mutt. That's Samson.
Big,
The next one is Hank.
that's a good
That's
name.
a good
That's
dog.
a good name for a dog. Hank.
Hank the Tank.
Hank the Tank.
Cats. The cat's Finley. And we got Riley. Gizmo. That's a long-haired gray.
Gizmo's a good one. That's a good, Gizmo's a good name for a cat.
Cosmo is black cat.
Cosmo, ooh, which cat? Black cat.
Yeah, I hate that cat.
Bad cat.